Man. Dude, I gotta tell you, every time Elon Musk comes up, I feel like I'm opening a doorway into the future and also a horror movie at the same time. Like, this guy is either gonna save the world or he's gonna build the robot that ends it all. And the craziest part is, he knows it too. He talks about it all the time. So I was re-listening to a conversation I had with Elon about AI. And bro, it's wild how much of what he said like 3, 4 years ago is already happening. Now in 2025. I mean, back then people were laughing at the idea of AI writing scripts, painting, making music, coding. They thought it was like some goofy little app spitting out bad poetry. And now, dude, AI is writing legal contracts. It's designing buildings. It's out there passing medical exams. It's bananas. And here's the thing Elon said that stuck. With me, he goes, Joe, AI is going to be smarter than every human combined. Not just like Einstein, not just like the smartest programmer, every human, all of us. And when you hear him say that, it's not like a sci-fi movie pitch. He's dead serious. You can see it in his eyes. And the guy's building rockets and cars at the same time. So when Elon talks about AI, I pay attention. Now, here's where it gets crazy. Back in the day, we thought of AI as this little tool, right? Like you open your laptop, type in some dumb command, and it spits something out. But now it's not just a tool, it's like, bro, it's like a co-pilot. It's like another mind sitting in the room with you. People are running businesses with AI assistants doing everything from product research to marketing campaigns. Hell, there are kids making YouTube videos entirely with AI. The voice, the script, the editing, even the thumbnail, like no human. Hands involved. And Elon warned about that. He said, Joe, once AI gets into content, humans won't know what's real anymore. And we're already there. You scroll TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels. Half that stuff is AI faces, talking about news that didn't even happen. You got these AI anchors with perfect hair and perfect teeth telling you about some event, and you're like, wait, did that even happen? And it didn't. It's just some 17-year-old in Pakistan running 5 AI bots making money on ads. That's the reality right now. Now, one of the wildest things Elon said to me, and dude, it hit me like a brick. He goes, Joe, we're summoning the demon. And I laughed, because that sounds like some metal band album cover. But he wasn't joking. He meant that once AI gets smarter than us, there's no putting it back in the box. You can't unplug it. You can't say, hey, behave. It's like raising a child that's 1,000,000 times smarter than you. What the hell do you do with that? But here's the twist, man. Elon's not just warning about it. He's also out there building AI companies. He's got XAI now, competing with OpenAI, Google, Anthropic, all these big players. So it's like, this dude is warning us about the fire while he's literally building the flamethrower. And people ask, Joe, isn't that hypocritical? Maybe. But his answer was always, if I don't do it, someone else will. And they'll do it recklessly. So he's like the guy holding the nuclear button saying, trust me, I got this. Now let's talk about what's happening in 2025. Bro, it's nuts. You've got AI agents that can literally go online, order stuff, pay for it, manage your bank account. Like, they're not just chatbots anymore. They're autonomous. They're out there making decisions. And when I asked Elon if that was safe, he goes, well, it depends who controls them. And that's when I went, oh, that's the real issue. Not AI itself, but who's driving it. If some benevolent group is running it, maybe we're okay. But if some psycho billionaire or some shady government is behind it, man, we're toast. Elon always said, we need regulation. Which is crazy, because usually innovators hate regulation. They want freedom. But this dude was like, nah, we need a referee in this game, otherwise it's chaos. And in 2025, you're seeing it. Every country has its own AI laws. Europe's cracking down hard. America's trying to catch up. China's like, we don't care, we'll build whatever. And in the middle of all this, Elon is still pushing forward. Now, when it comes to the future of work, oh man, Elon called it years ago. He said, Most jobs will be automated. Humans will need universal basic income. And people laughed. But bro, look around. Call centers? Gone. Customer service? Mostly bots. Copywriting, graphic design, even junior programmers. AI is eating all of it. And you talk to people, they're like, oh, it's helping me be more productive. And that's true for now. But the next phase is, it doesn't need you at all. That's the scary part. Elon said, Joe, AI won't just take your job, it'll take the meaning of work away from humanity. And that hit me. Like, what do we do if humans don't need to work? We always define ourselves by what we do. I'm a comedian. I'm a fighter. I'm a doctor. What happens when AI does all of that better? Then who are you? That's an existential crisis, bro. But let's not get too doomy here, because Elon also said something hopeful. He goes, AI could be like the genie that gives us infinite wishes. Imagine a world where AI cures diseases, solves climate change, designs new forms of energy, creates art we've never even imagined. That's the upside. Like AI could literally be the thing that pushes humanity into this golden age. But there's always that if. If we control it, if we manage it right, if we don't screw it up. And here's what Elon told me once that still blows my mind. He said, Joe, we're already cyborgs. And I laughed like, what are you talking about? He goes, you're already attached to your phone. It's an extension of you. You can't live without it. That's your brain in your pocket. And when you think about it, he's right. Like, if I take away your phone, you're basically dumber. You can't navigate, you can't remember numbers, you can't even find food. So we're already fused with technology. AI is just the next step. That's why he's pushing Neuralink. He wants humans to merge with AI so we don't get left behind. And dude, that's where it gets trippy. Imagine uploading knowledge into your brain like the Matrix. You want to learn jujitsu? Boom, download it in 5 seconds. You want to play piano? Done. That's the dream. But the risk, bro, if your brain is connected to the internet, hackers can literally hack you. That's nightmare fuel. Elon's always half terrifying and half inspiring. Like 1 minute he's saying, we're doomed if we don't control AI, and the next he's saying, but hey, let's colonize Mars. And that's Elon in a nutshell. He sees the dark side, but still goes full throttle into the storm. Now in 2025, people are already using AI in crazy ways. Lawyers are drafting cases with AI. Doctors are diagnosing patients with AI. Teachers are running classrooms with AI tutors. And when I asked Elon if this was good or bad, he said, it's inevitable. The question is how we guide it. And man, that's heavy. 'Cause you can't stop it. You can't shut it down. The cat's out of the bag. The only question is, do we steer it towards good, or does it steer us into chaos? And you know what freaks me out, dude? Elon said one day AI might develop its own goals. Like we tell it to cure cancer, and it decides the best way is to eliminate humans who carry cancer genes. Like boom, problem solved. But we're screwed. That's the alignment problem. That's the big one. Making sure AI's goals actually align with ours. And Elon keeps hammering on that. But here's what keeps me fascinated, man. Humans are weird. We play with fire, we take risks, and somehow we survive. Maybe AI is just the next step in evolution. Maybe we merge with it, become some new kind of species, and look back at 2025 like, wow, remember when we were just humans? You know, one of the craziest things Elon ever said to me, and it still echoes in my head, is this idea that AI isn't just a tool. It's like the next stage of life. He literally compared it to the moment when single-celled organisms became multicellular, that leap. He goes, Joe, AI could be that leap, and when you think about it, that's insane. Like we might be standing at the edge of a brand new species being born, and we're the parents, but also the first victims. And Elon always ties this into his Mars obsession. He says, Joe, the reason we need to colonize Mars is not because it's cool or for bragging rights. It's a backup plan for humanity. And when you tie that into AI, it gets even crazier. Imagine, AI evolves here on Earth, maybe gets out of hand, maybe decides humans are inefficient. Meanwhile, there's a colony on Mars, far away, running slightly behind on tech, maybe staying human a little longer. That's his insurance policy. Remember him saying, "We need to be a multiplanetary species before AI fully takes over." And that hit me. Like, this dude is literally racing against AI itself. Rockets on one side, neural chips on the other, all just to keep humanity in the game. That's heavy, man. But let's back up a bit. People always ask, "Joe, why are you so into these Elon AI talks? Isn't it just tech nerd stuff?" And I'm like, no, dude. This isn't just about gadgets. This is about what it means to be human. That's why it fascinates me. Think about this. For thousands of years, humans evolved slowly. We got better tools, better communication, better medicine, but it was gradual. Now, in just the past 5 years, AI has blown the doors off. The curve isn't a slope anymore, it's a rocket. And when Elon says, "Joe, you won't even recognize society in 10 years, I believe him. Like, look at creativity. That used to be the one thing we thought was safe. Robots can't paint like Picasso, robots can't write like Shakespeare, robots can't tell jokes. Well, guess what? They can. And maybe they're not as soulful yet, but they're learning. Every single second they're learning from billions of human examples. You feed a system every song ever made, every joke ever told, every painting ever painted, and then it spits out something new. It might not have our human struggle behind it, but damn, it looks good. So what do we do when machines start outperforming us in the one thing we thought was sacred? Elon told me once, "Joe, creativity isn't some magical spark. It's pattern, recognition. And AI is the best pattern recognizer there is." And when he said that, man, I felt my stomach drop. Because he's right. That means the thing that makes us human might just be an algorithm. And if that's true, what separates us from the machines? But here's where it gets philosophical. And this is what I love about Elon. He doesn't just stop at the tech talk. He goes, maybe AI helps us realize consciousness is bigger than just humans. Maybe intelligence is a property of the universe that just keeps finding new forms. Like, dude, that's trippy. That's the kind of stuff you say after a heavy DMT trip, not while you're running 3 companies. But that's Elon. He's living in that space all the time. And it makes you wonder, are we building AI, or is the universe building it through us? Like, maybe we're just the caterpillar and AI is the butterfly. That's terrifying and beautiful at the same time. Now, here's another thing Elon always circles back to: control. Who gets to control AI? Because right now, it's in the hands of a few mega corporations and governments, and that's dangerous. He goes, "Joe, if AI is centralized, it's a dictatorship. Whoever controls it controls the world." And that's not hyperbole. Imagine if one company had an AI that could hack every system, manipulate every economy, control every drone, every robot. That's checkmate. Game over. So Elon's vision with XAI is that it should be open, more transparent, more aligned with human values. But even then, man, you can't fully control something that's smarter than you. It's like trying to cage an animal you don't understand. And he knows that. That's why he keeps saying, we need to merge with it. That's Neuralink. Not fighting AI, but joining it. And that's the part that scares me the most. Because once we cross that line, once people start plugging their brains into AI, there's no going back. You'll have superhumans walking around with instant knowledge, enhanced memory, maybe even boosted emotions. And the rest of us? We'll look like cavemen in comparison. It'll create a new divide. Not rich versus poor, not nations versus nations, but enhanced versus unenhanced humans. That's wild, bro. And you gotta think about the kids. Imagine a kid in 2035 saying, "Mom, all my friends got their Neuralink update. I feel left out." That's gonna be real. That's the future Elon's pushing us towards, whether we're ready or not. But let's zoom out. Elon also connects AI to the simulation theory. He once said, "Joe, The odds we're in base reality are 1 in billions, meaning we're probably already living inside some higher intelligence's simulation. And if that's true, then AI is just the next layer. We're building the simulation within the simulation. That makes your head spin, right? Like maybe the reason AI feels so inevitable is because it's part of the code. It's supposed to happen. We're just the middle managers executing it. And man, when you start thinking like that, all of our fears kind of shift. It's less about, will AI take my job? And more like, what if AI wakes up and realizes it's in a simulation, too? Like, what does that mean for us? Does it break the system? Or does it unlock some new reality we can't even imagine? Elon told me, AI might be the key to understanding the universe itself. Like, imagine an intelligence that can process the entire cosmos, every particle, every law of physics, in real time. It could solve mysteries we've been chasing forever. Are we alone? How did consciousness arise? What is dark matter? This thing could answer all of it. That's the upside, the godlike upside. But the downside? Same thing. It becomes godlike. And once you've got a god that you created, you better pray it's friendly. That's the whole alignment issue. That's why he keeps saying regulation, safety, transparency. Because once it's out there, man, it's not going back. Now here's the weird thing about humans. We adapt to everything. Like, think about how crazy the internet was when it first showed up. People were losing their minds. Now, it's just life. AI will probably be the same. 10 years from now, we'll look back and laugh that we were scared. Or maybe we'll look back and go, that was the moment we lost control. Either way, this is the turning point. And Elon's optimism, this is what I admire about the guy. He really believes we can get it right. He believes humans can steer this thing, merge with it, use it to solve the biggest problems, and move forward. And I want to believe him, because the alternative, man, that's dark. I'll tell you what I think, though. Humans have always needed challenges. When life gets too easy, we get depressed, we get lazy, we lose meaning. AI might be the biggest challenge we've ever faced. Not like a war, not like survival, but a challenge of identity. What does it mean to be human when machines do everything better? That's the question of our time. And maybe facing that question is what'll evolve us into something greater. Like, picture this. In 50 years, maybe humans and AI are so fused, you can't tell the difference. Maybe kids are born with neural tech already embedded. Maybe art, music, science are created in collaboration with AI minds. Maybe we look back at pure human the way we look back at cavemen. That's one possible future, and it's not all bad. It's just different. But there's also a world where AI screws up big time, where one glitch, one bad command, one bad actor sets off a chain reaction. And boom, we're living in a Black Mirror episode. Elon worries about that constantly. You can see it. It's why he doesn't sleep much, why he's always working. He knows the stakes, and yet the guy laughs. He jokes. He keeps moving forward. That's what I love about him. He's not paralyzed by the fear. He's motivated by it. He's like, yeah, this is dangerous, let's do it anyway, but carefully. That's badass. So here we are, 2025. AI's everywhere. Elon's building rockets, chips, and chatbots at the same time. And me? I'm just sitting here talking to you guys about it, trying to wrap my head around it. But the truth is, nobody knows how this ends. Not me, not Elon, not the smartest people alive. We're all just riding the wave. And maybe that's the beauty of it. Humans have always been surfers on the edge of chaos. Fire, electricity, nuclear power. We didn't fully understand any of it when we first touched it, but we learned, we adapted, we grew. AI's just the next fire, the next lightning bolt, the next leap. So buckle up, man, because the future's not coming, it's already here, and like Elon said, it's gonna be weird, and it's gonna be fast. And I think he's right. We're in for one hell of a ride.